had a pretty productive morning. I just got back from the gym, which is why I'm very red, and my hair is sort of a disaster. You can see as it's up, a lot of the regrowth. It's been about 2 weeks since I bleached my hair, and let me just show you what it looks like. So it's very sweaty. So on camera, it doesn't look terrible, but you can see the ends are really warm and there's still a lot of brassiness in it that I'm not loving. I also still want to deepen the root, so as it grows in, it looks a little bit more normal. Honestly, you know, I did go from brown to this, and I kind of think it's inevitable that we do another bleach session on this hair. It's been, you know, it has been 2 weeks, so, you know, I've been taking care of it, and, you know, it doesn't look like it right now, but I've been trying to just figure out what I want to do, but you could see, yes, like this has to go. So just a little update until I figure out what I'm gonna jump into next. And it's still pretty early right now, so I have some time to mess around with my hair while my family is not home, so they can get home and yell at me for touching my hair again, because I'm scaring them. And I honestly don't blame them, I'm scaring myself. This is Coast, and I love his coloring. Hi, baby. I just want his coloring on my hair. Made an executive decision to just try a bleach bath on my hair to see if I could lift it a level. And so I dampened the hair and began to section out the hair into 4 different parts to apply the mixture. All right, so I'm gonna mix about 3 scoops of this, almost out. I'm using the same stuff that I used when I bleached my hair. I'm gonna measure out, I think like 2 scoops of this, and then like 1 scoop of the 20, just to kind of like be sure. So I'm gonna mix that in right now. Right, and I'm just gonna kind of like envision. Put a few drops of the Stop the Burn. I love this stuff the first time around. It made my head feel really, really, really cool, which was neat. So I put a few drops of that in, and some shampoo to just sort of, I'm just gonna use everybody in their house has cheap shampoo. And it needs a little bit of water, which I have right here. As I began to apply the mixture, I started in the front left and really liberally applied it on. I would use the brush and then kind of work it through with my hands. I maybe could have used a little more shampoo because it wasn't lathering, and I know that bleach doesn't lather, but I figured with the shampoo it would a little bit. Then I started to work on the left back section because those are the ones I started with last time. They definitely got more lightness to them. And then moving on from there, I worked on the right side of my head. But I just tried to make sure that I really coated every single part and, you know, kind of worked it through with my hands. And this is the other side. And this is where I started to begin to run out of product. So that's kind of going to be problematic when I go to actually rinse it out. Here's what it looks like as it's been sitting for about 5 minutes. I can tell that it's a little bit darker through here. I don't know. We'll have to see what's gonna be the result of this. I just hope it's not really, really, really damaging. Okay, so I just finished rinsing out my hair, and what I tried to do was rinse it out of the roots a little bit first. I sort of lathered it all up, put a cap on it, let it sit a little bit longer, then rinsed top, and then tried to let it sit in the ends a little bit more, maybe like 5 minutes or so. I think it was in my hair a total of like maybe a half hour, but I can already tell it wasn't enough. Slash, as I was rinsing out my hair, I did feel some of my hair falling out. So that part definitely scares me. I don't know if it's gonna be light enough, so let's see. I know the ends are not light enough. You can see they are not light enough. I'd got more product. Away. I absolutely love this comb. It's awesome. It's such a great comb to detangle with. It's actually a highlighting comb. Okay, so definitely doesn't look as bad as Orange McGee over here. I sort of ran out of product at the end there, and it shows. It's very, very simple. This was the darkest part of my hair, this section. So I should have just started on these sections and then kind of worked my way, you know, to these other parts. However, like, I really like how the root came out, because that's gonna be good for like how I want to tone it. So I'm happy with that part. I don't know, let's see the back. All right, so I dried it, and this is just what it looks like dry. Feels okay. But one side is definitely like, this is darker than this side. A few pieces that just look a little bit dark, and then kind of go over a little bit on this side. And I'm gonna use a really low developer. I'm just gonna use like a 7 to see if that kind of, you know, just gives me that little tiny kick that I need. Okay, so I think this will be the last bleach though, so I'm happy about that.